with the San Francisco 49ers. I'm Brandon Gardner to my right, Charles Davis. Happy to be with you. And CD, we've got a couple of very potent offenses about to take the field below us in this one.
Both potent, but they certainly go about things in different ways, don't they, partner? On one side, you got the #1 rushing offense in the league. They want to run, and wear you down and own the time of possession. But then on the other side, you got an offense who thinks pass first, second, and third, and they're up near the top of the league in passing yards, and they like to strike quickly. We'll see which style of offense.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, here come the Eagles on offense, and it's Jalen Hurts at the controls in his second season now out of Oklahoma.
A lot of expectations for Jalen Hurts this year, but he has the support of the franchise, including the man who owns the franchise. Had a 4-game audition at the tail end of last year and did enough that the Eagles sent Carson Wentz to Indianapolis. They're expecting Jalen Hurts to be their quarterback of the present and the future.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Sanders a first down, still going. And he'll take this down the 4-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side, caught here by Ward. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing has been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, Bart.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Eric Armstead. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again. Eric Armstead picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And the next-gen stats going to show that sack carried out in just 2.5 seconds from beginning to end. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. We get our first look now at Trey Lance, ready to quarterback this San Francisco offense. And Lance, the number 3 pick in the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. He's got room to run past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And now they'll throw with Lance. That one caught by Ross Dwelling. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And Charles, we take a look at the 49ers draft class for 2021. They got their quarterback in Trey Lance, but it paid a hefty price to do it.
Yeah, this is kind of an all-in strategy by head coach Kyle Shanahan and GM John Lynch. They won't have first-round picks for the next couple of years, but it'll be worth it if they had found their quarterback in Trey Lance. As for the rest of the draft, I really like the pick of Aaron Banks in the second round, the guard out of Notre Dame. A team that loves to run the football. He's an absolute people mover at the line of scrimmage, as well as the running back at number 88 overall, Trey Sermon out of Ohio State.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Lance now on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance flushed out right. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. They get Pro Bowl tackle Trent Williams for the infraction there. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Sermon with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here,
touchdown, 49ers! A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Getting set to go again as we look at the back. Finding room at the 30. Powers through him. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Man, 220 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On play action, Lance. This is caught. It's Sanu. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a play fake. Lance. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Madden. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Folks, 249 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Sheds off the tackle, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, spread him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it. Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back him up 5. was able to put it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's taken down inside the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55. is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Throwing, Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Jones now on first and 10. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Jones to Golladay there for a Giant first. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all of these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Flush to his right. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. On 1st and 10, Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the gun, Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Dancing to his left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, what a juke into space. The 30, 10, touchdown, Giants. Well, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so, and Saquon Barkley might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a run right there. Jones throwing for it. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Play action. Now it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Being chased out left. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down. Now, Carr again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Throwing his Carr on third down.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Steps away to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcus Mariota doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 27, Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down carry for Barkley.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down. Jones.
Nate Hobbs there to bring him down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. Touchdown Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 42 yards. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And he finds Penny. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To the right and complete to Galladay. Touchdown Giants! Kenny Galladay with a touchdown throw from Daniel Jones. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
That shit is garbage.
Gano the extra point, and that will give them the
Why would I
lead.
even drop my stuff right there on halftime? Come on, man. Why even blitz? You don't need to blitz.
Play on offense, 7
Come on,
seconds
man.
to go in the half as the kick is away.
That was a bad choice of play, man. Get him the free touchdown like that.
Start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Jones goes diving, and he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Jones hit and the ball's out.
He keep getting the ball back.
The 34,
What the fuck?
Of the first down marker. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
What the fuck? They keep getting that.
They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing deep for Galladay.
What? Why you not guard him? Why you not guarding him, man? Get the fuck back. Man, this game is trash, bro.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
This game is trash, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. This nigga keep fucking all that bullshit.
Against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the
Look at this shit.
Big touchdown.
Look how gay this game is, bro. This game is gay, bro.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before.
And this is, oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs, and I'm not sure.
Man, come on, Jacob, man, what you down there for if you ain't gonna get down there? What the fuck was that?
And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting it. Oh, and he's not going to make it down the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
From midfield, here's Carr. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Jacobs with a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Carr. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other
Man,
so
come on, man. He had the ball in his hand.
To put something together here,
Oh,
and
keep
they were
clicking
able to do
shit,
so
man.
and retake the lead right back.
On the return, Jabril Peppers. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Corey Littleton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Throwing, Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he's got room. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion.
And even if you're keeping
got your ass the fuck up.
You're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block.
Yeah, you like that, ain't it? You like them dives, ain't it?
Defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water.
Who the best diver? I am.
For them to be in, trying to score against
Well, man, stop playing with me, man. You thought shit was sweet. You thought shit. I'll play with the Raiders. We even. What you talking about? Man, come on. Stop it. We even. Stop it. Stop it.
Are you a little more cautious this go around?
Stop it.
You should be.
You just not fucking with me, man.
But you can't be so cautious as to.
He must thought I was that same Wildcat dude who's going to do Wildcat or something.
Give your team a chance to
That's
score.
what he thought it was. I could have sworn that's what he thought it was.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Come here. Stop playing. You thought I was the same Wildcat. Man, go ahead. Go ahead, quit, man. I'm in my night good, man. 11-2, man. Nice day.
These guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Man, go
Brandon.
ahead, man.
Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big
Get off me, man.
at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Raiders
That's cool.
their timeouts.
That's the only 2 I lost today.
To talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's cool, but I whooped your ass right here, dots. You didn't know who I was gonna throw it to. Stop! 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 Oh my God! I gotta put this highlight tape together with this pass plays I done did on you, bro. God damn!
As a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up.
God, you probably like how he died like that. How he got that good? He didn't play like that last game. Shit, nigga, I can pass, motherfucker. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Stop. Stop.
Heck of an effort there as he'll make.
Niggas couldn't even stop me. I put up 50 piece on his man.
There on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Come on now, for real. You sound like Sid. Sid can't beat me for shit.
That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Oh, he watching the game. See your ass get whooped.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just
Oh,
be
okay.
frank.
You got your ass whooped up.
Pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, but this will fortunately wind up
That was
out of
up.
bounds.
I told you we ain't winning no more games, bro. That's all I had to say. You're not winning no more games. You just got a little lucky ass pass. Oh, I ain't playing no more. I'm done. I just needed that win.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second.
Nah, I don't need that. I'm the man's man.
Off the play fake. Jones.
I already done beat you.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What's that?
And now here's another interception. Picked
Shit getting picked, man.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber?
Okay, that's all I had to. That's all I had to just realize. You feel me?
Stunning to me, because
that's all I had to know.
That with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game,
you got that.
This is intercepted.
Better keep that safety back.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a great return as he's almost to the 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon.
That nigga hate losing me.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over.
5 interceptions, though. Wow, that's bad.
On the catch and run.
That
So
is
the big
bad.
play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Oh,
and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It is incomplete. So 17 seconds now.
Stop that crisscross applesauce.
Trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, it is.
Off play action. Jones. Toward the side.
No touchdown, but my man's over there.
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Yeah, he's trying to manipulate the game. He ain't really doing nothing except for just.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, give me that stop.
To the end zone.
I'm guarding everything. That's why he got 5 picks.
They're off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
All right, bro. Bye. That's my line. Yep.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
matchup.